y'all, welcome back to my channel. Be for real, I am Britt. So first things first, make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you turn your notifications on so you do not miss any of my uploads. And I just want to take a second to say thank you to everyone who has congratulated me on opening up my very own juice bar. It has been amazing thus far. Also, thank you to everyone who has purchased an I Eat Good for Real t-shirt. It is a signature tee that I put out. You can go on BforealJuiced.com. I'll leave the link in the description box below if you would like to purchase a shirt, make a statement. Also, if you would like to send a love donation, I've been getting those as well. You can send that to my Cash App, BforealJuiced610. No amount is too small. All proceeds are going to the juice bar to help me get equipment so that I can implement food at the juice bar as well. So no amount is too small. I appreciate everybody's support. You guys do not understand. I don't take any of this for granted, and none of this would be possible without y'all. So I am extremely appreciative, and I thank and love y'all. So today, without further ado, we are going to get into a low carb Rasta pasta. So I don't know about y'all, but I love Rasta pasta. And I like it with the carbs. But today, you know, because it's the new year and we try, you know, trim the fat, get right, get tight for the summer, we are going to do a low carb vegan Rasta pasta. So y'all know I don't like to ramble too much. We are going to go ahead and hop right into the video. Alright y'all, so today for our meat substitute, we are going to be using Portobello Mushroom Caps. Now, you can of course use whatever meat substitute you would like. Tofu, seitan, cauliflower. Listen, it's your world. We just living in it. So here I am removing the gills. You can or cannot do this. This is optional, but this is how I wanted my Portobello mushroom caps to be. So I'm removing the gills. I'm also going to remove the stem. So we are going to go ahead and start to get this marinade together. So I'm going to be using Grace Jerk seasoning, the mild version. Now, child, this is still spicy, just to let y'all know. But if you could do hot, do your thing. But I chose the mild version. We're just going to take a tablespoon of this. I'm also going to be using some browning just to help elevate those flavors. So we're going to use a tablespoon of this as well. So you're going to go ahead and whisk that up, nice and self-explanatory, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and pour in about 2 tablespoons of veggie broth just to make that into kind of like a slurry. I hate that word. I don't know what it is. I don't like how I roll off the tongue. But yeah, a slurry. And then we're going to go ahead and toss our caps in there, get them nice and coated. Take your time. They are a little delicate, so don't be too rough, okay? You don't need to be heavy-handed. Just toss them around, and then we're going to throw them in a Ziploc bag. So before we seal them up, we are going to go ahead and toss in some fresh thyme. Now, if you don't have fresh thyme and you just have some dry thyme, that's cool too. You know, it's all good. You're going to just go ahead and throw that into the Ziploc bag as well. I just went ahead and, you know, tossed it around a little bit just so it could, you know, not sit in one spot. And veggies don't take long to get their life together, so we only marinated this for a half an hour in the refrigerator. So now on to our low carb pasta, which is our zucchini pasta, aka zoodles. Here I'm just spiralizing 4 zucchinis. If you do not have a spiralizer, you can always cut your zucchini into matchsticks and boom, you got zoodles, okay? It's not the end of the world. You know, you make it work with what you got. Okay, so in our pan here over medium-high heat, we're just going to go ahead and place a little bit of oil, and then we're going to place our mushroom caps in here as well. We're going to let this cook for about 3 to 5 minutes on each side. I do like to let them get a little charred. They taste better in my opinion, but I know what y'all thinking. Sis, this looking like level 10 vegan, and I'm real like entry level, level 1. Not even vegan probably, but this look good in the picture, so I'm confused. And I'm just saying, just walk with me. Walk with me. I promise I got y'all. So once they're done, you're just going to set them aside. Here we are going to go ahead and start our sauce. I'm going to be using some frozen mixed peppers. Now, listen, if you would like to chop your own peppers, be my guest. But I ain't had time for all that. So we took 1 bag and put in, you know, a tablespoon of minced garlic as well as a tablespoon of some scallions, some chopped green onion, and put that right up in our pan. Now, I know it may look like a lot of peppers. That's just because I love peppers. You can cut the peppers in half as far as the bag. You could just use a half a bag. It's up to you. So here I am going to be using some coconut cream. about 2 cans to go ahead and get our sauce popping. Now, I know y'all may be concerned about the sauce tasting like coconut, but long as you let this cook down and let the seasonings marry together, I promise you it will not taste like coconut. All right? All right. So here I'm just going to go ahead and place in a nice husky tablespoon of the Grace Jerk seasoning. I'm also going to be seasoning this up with some smoked paprika, some garlic powder. You know, I got to get my little ancestor shimmy on. We're going to go ahead and throw in some Old Bay for the culture, a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. You can use sea salt. And then we're just going to flick our wrist, get this nice and combined, all stirred in. So next we are going to be adding in our cheeses. So I did use the mozzarella shreds from Violife. You can, of course, use any non-dairy cheese that you prefer. I'm going to be using 2 husky handfuls of this cheese because I like it to thicken up the sauce for me, opposed to me adding in anything else. So I'm also going to be adding in the Violife Parmesan cheese. Now this cheese you got to grate yourself. So I don't like that, but I actually like the cheese. So we used about a 1/4 cup of that, and we're just going to go ahead and stir this in, let this melt down. It takes about 5 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and let this melt all in and let it thicken up. And we're going to turn the heat down and let this cook on low for about 10 to 15 minutes. So we are next going to go ahead and add in our zoodles, aka zucchini noodles. So we're going to stir this in, and we're honestly just going to let this cook until those noodles get tender. Now, this is to your preference. Some people like a little crunch to their zoodles. Some people like them a little limp. You know, it's up to you. Me personally, I like mine somewhere in between. So we let this cook down for about 5 to 8 minutes until everything was tender. You know what I mean? You go ahead and taste your sauce. Make sure your sauce is to your liking. Adjust seasonings if need be. So here we are just going to go ahead and plate up our pasta. I'm going to go ahead and add in our Portobello Mushroom. Now look at that, y'all. I should have zoomed in because I know y'all was judging me when y'all seen them in the pen. I know y'all was. I know y'all was. I know y'all was. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and put that right into the bowl, and look at that. Okay? Don't judge my dry parsley. It should have been fresh. But look at that. Okay? Say bang. Say bang real quick. One time for me. I heard y'all. Alright, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. I actually already ate this, so don't sue me for not eating this on camera. Child, I be hungry. I just came from the juice bar. It happened real quick, so forgive me. But I thank you guys as always for watching. I appreciate and love y'all as always, and I will see y'all in my next video.